Hi everyone, Rob, the Average Lawn Guy. Welcome back. In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how I manage my turf during these hot temperatures. Now keep in mind, there isn't one thing that you're going to do that's going to help, but it's a combination of 4 different things you can do right now to maintain that green lawn. Where I am, it's 95 degrees and it's hitting as high as 97. You got to keep in mind, even though the air temperatures are reading mid-90s, soil temperatures can easily reach 100 degrees during the heat of the day. So one of the first things I do is raise my mowing height. You see, by raising your height, you're going to provide a little bit more insulation for the roots. The roots are the most important thing you need to protect on your turf. The second thing you need to do is still maintain 1.5 inches of water per week. But the difference is, in the springtime, we were trying to stimulate the roots to go down deep, and which is why the term water deeply came into effect. You did water deeply to encourage the roots to dig down. But when it comes to the summertime, it is a totally different ballgame. You see, you need to split your watering up. You still maintain 1.5 inches per week, but instead of doing 1 watering, you need to split it up to at least 3 waterings. 2 is pushing it, but you have to split it up to 3. Now, an example is on Monday, you will water 1/2 inch, and then on Wednesday or Thursday, you water another 1/2 inch, and then come Saturday or Sunday, you water another 1/2 inch. Those 3 days combined makes 1.5 inches. Now the third thing you need to do, and this is by far one of the most important things, you have to provide water rescue. When I say water rescue, I mean during the heat of the day, you need to go out for at least 2 minutes, and you can take a manual hose and just spray the entire turf. By doing this, you're going to provide a cooling relief the turf needs during the heat of the day. Usually after about 4 or 5 p.m. I come outside and lightly water the lawn. I'm not watering to irrigate, I'm watering to cool it down. Now if you don't want to hand water it, that's fine. You can just take out a manual sprinkler and just leave it out for about 5 minutes, then move it to another location for another 5 minutes. You don't need to provide water rescue for the entire turf. You only need to do this for the part of the turf that's exposed to full sun all day long. You see, part of my backyard, I don't provide water rescue because half the day it's in the shade and the other half it's in the sun. So that part of the turf is fine. But my front lawn, I need to provide water rescue. So it's really up to you to determine where you need to provide a little bit of rescue relief. And the fourth thing you need to do is pay attention to your turf. You see, even though you're providing split watering and you're providing water relief, there's going to be at least 2, 3, or 4 different spots that just for one reason or another really struggles when it gets really hot. You'll notice it. When you look at your turf, you're going to see a mix of green. But in one particular spot, you're going to notice a little bit of green with brown mixed, and you can tell it is starting to struggle. There's 1 or 2 things I do for that. The first thing, and the easiest, but it's a temporary solution, you just go out with your hose and just pour water down on it. You pour a lot of water just to provide that little bit of relief. The reason why that area is struggling, at least for me, is because I have debris under there. And for one reason or another, that debris is heating up faster and it's really causing that spot to struggle. A more semi-temporary solution you can do is actually take a handful of potting soil and just rub it over that struggling spot. By doing this, you're going to provide a little bit more insulation for that part of the lawn. Now keep in mind these 4 things. If you do these 4 things, you're going to have a nice green turf. Rule number 1, raise your mowing height. Remember, the lower you keep it, the more you have to water. So by raising your mower height, you're going to provide better insulation. Number 2, split your watering up. Instead of watering 1 time a week, you want to water at least 3 times a week. Split it up. Make sure you get 1.5 inches total, but you want to split up those 3 waterings 1/2 inch each time. Number 3, provide water rescue. During the heat of the day, you're going to have to come out and cool down the lawn. It's going to be really hot, and you want to provide that little bit of relief. It doesn't matter what type of turf you have. If you don't provide a cooling relief, your turf is just going to go into dormancy, and that's it. It's going to check out. And number 4, pay attention to struggle spots. Those struggle spots you're going to have to solve it one way or another. Either put water down or put a little bit of potting soil on top of it to provide some insulation. Potting soil has a little bit of peat moss in it, which tends to retain a little bit of water. That's going to help you out. So I hope you found this video useful. Stay tuned for more videos. Thanks for watching.